So, good evening, friends. The topic that I am discussing this time is conservation of linear momentum. We know impulse momentum equation, that integration f dt equal to mv2 minus mv1. This is not I, this is 1. This means that integration of f dt is equal to change of linear momentum for any body, and this is a vector equation. We should know it. It is very important. So let us say body 1 and body 2 are two bodies traveling in the same direction, and they are about to collide. Before collision, the velocity of v1 is v1 initial and second body is v2 initial. Just after collision, it is v1 final and v2 final, and both were traveling in same direction before collision, and they collide for a very small time interval. Delta t tends to 0. So what we do now is, first we draw the picture before collision and after collision, then we say impulse momentum equation we apply. For very short time interval, if they collide, the force is constant, so force will come out of the integration, and dt integration is delta t. So first we apply this equation on body 1. F12 delta t means force on body 1 due to body 2, delta t equal to m1 v1 final minus m1 v1 initial, which is mv2 minus mv1 means final momentum of body 1 minus initial momentum of body 1. It is a vector equation. Similarly, delta t f21 force on body 2 due to body 1 equal to m2 v2 final minus m2 v2 initial. We apply the equation for body 2. After adding equation 1 and equation 2, what we get? This term and this term get cancelled, because force on body 1 f12 and f21 are same because of Newton's third law. They exist in pair. So this side will become 0, and then we will get this m1 v1 final minus m1 v1 initial plus m2 v2 final minus m2 v2 initial equal to 0. So m1 v1 initial plus m2 v2 initial equal to m2 v2 final plus m1 v1 final. After rearranging the terms, we get this. So this equation is a vector equation. Again, you should remind that I had told many times during the derivation, it is a vector equation. This vector equation is called conservation of linear momentum, and we should apply this equation in vector form only. Suppose body 1 was going here and body 2 was going here. After collision, the picture is something different. So whatever be the picture, we should apply the equation in vector form. So the direction will matter and magnitude will also matter here, and we should separate in x direction a different equation we should form, and in y direction a different equation. So this is how to solve such type of questions. Thank you. I am uploading the video.